Hello, welcome, and in today's video...
Run.
I don't understand why many people have faith in the police up and down this country. Their incompetence is all around us. This little piggy couldn't even climb over a fence without getting stuck. Further sick and serious incompetence is on show in our first article.
This is an article from the Daily Mail dated the 18th of January 2020. Rotherham sex gang victim says police should face criminal charges for aiding and abetting abuse of hundreds of children as a report reveals. Force ignored crimes for fear of stoking racial tensions. A police watchdog upheld 6 complaints against South Yorkshire Police Force. It quotes the Chief Inspector who admitted the force had turned a blind eye to grooming. The report comes after failings were also found by Manchester police officers.
Turning a blind eye to grooming, they ignored the rape of children, and this was all over the UK. How is public confidence so high in our police force? A woman whose sexual exploitation as a child was ignored by police over fears of increasing racial tensions in Rotherham has said the force aided and abetted the abuse of hundreds of children. The Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC, upheld 6 complaints against South Yorkshire Police by a woman abused as a child for several years, starting in 2003. According to a leaked report by PA and first reported by The Times, the watchdog said it was very clear that you were sexually exploited by Asian men and found police were aware of suspects but took insignificant action to prevent you from harm. Meaning they did fuck all to help and failed to uphold their duties as per the admission of their Chief Inspector. Now from failing incompetence to the abuse of power. Now since this lockdown has been in place, due to this flu, the police believe they can go beyond their legal powers. As our next article shows, it's from the Metro, dated the 10th of April 2020. Police tell Dad he can't sit in his own garden.
Yeah. So you're saying I'm not allowed on my front garden? Did everyone hear that?
Yes.
Not allowed.
I'm recording.
Can you step back a little bit, please?
On your front garden.
Can I just estimate that?
No, leave it. No, she says we're not allowed on the garden.
She didn't say anything to us.
Well, I can't speak for anybody else, right? But this is a reason. You know, when you look around and there's nobody out, it's because...
Yeah, but you can't expect me
There's
to
not no one out. Go down the street. They're all over the place.
Not me, it's the government.
You're not allowed on your front gardens, people.
You do not want your children.
Yeah, but I'm
to
only
get
on my garden.
The virus does not stop on your... A thousand people died yesterday. 1,000 people.
Come on.
You're in a car with another person less than 2 meters apart.
With
Special powers again.
No, I haven't got special powers.
You told me you had special powers about 20 minutes ago.
No, we have government powers to ask people to stay indoors. I don't have special powers that are going to stop me having COVID-19 or getting it. I am dealing with people like yourself every day. Protection.
Where does it say we can't go on the front garden? What do you do for your hours exercise and stuff?
You can go for your hours exercise. You can go walking for your hours exercise.
Yeah, I spend my hours exercise on the front garden.
Right, sir. You can film me as long as you want. I'm asking you to go.
You're
indoors.
filming me. I'm filming you.
Are you going indoors or are you refusing?
No, I'm going to shopping in a minute. I'm going to Aldi.
You've already been to the shop once.
Yeah.
I've seen you for 2 cans of pop.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go for a
I got gas and electric. You can go check my meter if you want. There's £20 on each now. Do you want to come in and check my meter? I've just put £20 on each.
I'm asking you to go indoors. Are you going indoors or are you refusing to go indoors?
I'm indoors.
Okay. It's all recorded. Thank you very much for your time.
Alright. Not allowed in your gardens, everyone.
Does anyone notice this officer isn't wearing any PPE? All officers should be wearing PPE when it is not an emergency situation. And personally, I don't class harassing the public as an emergency situation. South Yorkshire Police have apologised after a man was incorrectly told by an officer that he was not allowed to sit in his own front garden. The incident occurred in Eastwood, Rotherham on Thursday as Daniel Connell filmed his argument with the police officer on his doorstep. Current government guidelines allow people to spend as much time as they like in their own gardens during the lockdown period, but social distancing measures must be observed if the areas border public paths or roads. South Yorkshire Police have subsequently issued an apology and claimed that the officer in the video has now been reminded of the lockdown guidelines for the public. The encounter was well-intentioned but ill-informed, and we'd like to apologise for the way it was handled, said South Yorkshire Police. We've spoken to the officer concerned and made our approach absolutely clear. Current guidelines from government allow for the use of your gardens, both front and back.
Denied.
If your garden has a road or a path running along it, then be aware of social distancing. If there is likely to be people passing on foot, please use common sense. Something the police should probably do. 2 stories, 1 police force. Concerning the first story, I will ask you all to sign this petition. Link in description. Concerning the second story, if you find a pig in your garden, kindly tell them to return to their sty. Thanks for watching. I am Judd GES-AREBENT. Like, share, comment and subscribe.